Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to use up some of my book pages and some of my rice paper. As you know from previous videos, I have a lot of old books because I can never resist when I go to Goodwill or any antique malls or antique shops or estate sales. So I have this one, which is an old Three Musketeers book. I did not buy $5. I think I paid half of that. I don't remember. And the copyright is 1945 and 1946. So it's quite old, and I really love the yellow pages. I don't know if it looks as good on video as it does in real life. And so I figured I'm gonna make some tags because you can never have enough tags, and I'm gonna use book pages as a background, and then I'm also gonna put some rice paper on top. I have a bunch of rice paper from Stamperia, and I've had them for quite a while, and because they're so beautiful, I don't use them because I'm like, ooh, I don't want to use it for the wrong thing, but that's not what I bought them for. So I figured, hey, I'm going to use up the entire sheet today. Let's see if I can actually do that. First, I need some, let's see, background, like cardstock for the, if I can actually get my cardstock out. Come on. So I have some, it's like similar to the manila folders. It's just this folded card thingy that I got from Goodwill, a whole stack, for $1. And I'm going to cut this into a different, I wonder if I should put it on first and then I'm going to cut it. No, I gotta put book pages on first. Okay, I'm gonna cut it first and then I'm gonna put book pages on it, and then I'm gonna Mod Podge the rice paper on it. And I have different kinds of Mod Podge, but this one is the one I just have on my desk, and it says hard coat. Yeah, you can use it on wood, paper mache, glass, terracotta. Yeah, I've been using that, and I also use my Mod Podge brushes. I love those. Those are great for Mod Podging. So let's see, what kind of size tags do I want? Oof, I gotta find my tag punch. I'm gonna cut them like with the, let's see, where are my tags? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna cut them like this with scissors, but I also have this tag punch that I really like a lot, and you can make 3 different widths of tags: 1.5 inch, 2.5 inch, and 2 inches. So let's see, might do. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by, I think it's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 9 by 12. So now I'm going to do some math. Let's do 2. I'm going to cut it this way. Might cut it this way. It's going to be a long tag. 1 this way, 2 this way. Let's see. Okay, so let's do 2.5 is the widest one I can use with this tag punch. So that's not a bad size. And then how wide is this? Now these are 6, so it'd be 3, or can do smaller ones. Let's see. 3 and 3. No. 2. This could be like a bookmark. Okay, let's do a bookmark thing. That looks very narrow. And then here we have 6 by, what did I just cut? Oh my gosh, I didn't, I wanted 2 inch. Yeah, this is 2 inches. 4.5. Oh, it was 6.5. All right, so this is 6. If I do it 3, looks like journaling cards. Well, I guess I can, I don't have to necessarily make tags, or I can just hand cut those. Okay, cool. So we have those. Let's see if this is enough. Well, no, I need more. So this one, and then we need like a big, maybe this is gonna be a journaling card. How about that? So let's cut. Let's see, I need my ruler. About 4, between 4 and 4.5, and then 5. So how about we do 4 by 5? 4 by maybe 5.5. Let's do 4 by 5.5 because I don't want to waste any of this beautiful rice paper. 4 by 5.5. So let's do 5.5. All right. Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh, book pages. I really like, oops. Oh good, it's still recording. It just told me my battery was low. Let me plug this in real quick. Oops, oh my gosh, sorry. I don't want my phone battery to die. Okay, sorry about that. I really like this page on the front. Okay, ooh, it's really fragile paper too. Okay, let's see how far I can get with those pages. Yep, that'll do. So to stick the page onto the card, I am going to use my glue stick, and I just use this because I got a 12-pack of those for free from Joann Fabric. And I talked about that in a previous video. They had like a sale going on where everybody who bought something could go to a table in the front of the store and choose something from the table for free. And because they had so many things, I think it was because they were closed for so long because of COVID, and they had to get rid of stuff and that wouldn't sell. So they actually, the cashier said I could take more than one thing. So I took some stickers and then the glue because, hey, free glue works for me. Okay, so that worked. I'm gonna let this dry real quick. Where are my cards? Well, there. It's not gonna fit, and I want to do it this way. Or I can probably fit these. Well, then I have to. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just use the scraps for my next collage. Always can use scraps. Okay. Gotta see where words. Pam at the Paper Outpost, she has a lot of videos on how to use up book pages. If I weren't buying so many, I wouldn't have the problem of having so many, but I gotta do some more projects where I use them. And not be afraid to use stuff. That's I feel like a lot of crafters are afraid to use like the really pretty papers and the really nice, like with the rice paper, because it's just so pretty and you want to look at it. And but you can still look at it on your projects. So if you make projects and keep them, so at least, I mean, you can look at the stuff that you used, but you at least, you used it. So that's what I'm telling myself, because otherwise my craft room will like bust at the seams. And in one of the junk journal groups the other day, someone said, how come that the bigger your room, the more mess you have? Or if you have a bigger craft room, you have a bigger mess. Yeah, that's true, at least for me. And my craft room upstairs was smaller than the room down here. So I have no idea how I was able to fit all my stuff into that room upstairs. Actually, I want this page. I was thinking about that the other day, and I was like, how the heck did I fit all my stuff up there? But of course I got more stuff when I had more room. But I also have some other stuff down here that, because it was already a spare bedroom. So let's see. Nope, that won't fit. Okie dokie. And going back to the being afraid of using my stuff again, the only way I can do it is to just use it and not be afraid of using it up. I don't know why this is, like, why is it so weird that people cannot use what they have? They just want to buy more, but don't really use it. So, okay, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. Sure, there's a lot of crafters out there that have the same problem. Okay, I am going to cut this real quick, and then we can start decoupaging. I love decoupage. I also use napkins and tissue paper. I make my own tissue paper that I can use on, I'm cutting a cardstock, that I can use for decoupaging, which is fun. Should probably do a video on that too. Okay, so let's see. You can't really see a lot of the book page, but you see that there's something back there, so I like that. Am I going to... So this is just some freezer paper that I use to decoupage on. Actually, let me cut all of them out so I don't have to keep switching back and forth between stuff. So the biggest stash of stuff that I have, I would say, is probably paper. I mean, scrapbook paper, because I also love scrapbooking. I have phases. Sometimes I have a phase where I work on scrapbooks, and then I work on mini albums, which is also kind of a scrapbook, because they're photo albums that I make. Ooh. And then I have a lot of fabric too, because I used to be almost addicted to quilting or sewing. I remember when I got my sewing machine, I hadn't sewn in like years, and then because I didn't really have room in my old apartment, and then I moved, and then I bought a sewing machine, and nothing and nobody could stop me. I was sewing and sewing and sewing, and then my sewing machine had like an issue. It didn't work anymore, so I had to bring it to a shop or a store, and they would like service it and fix it, and I had to wait for 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, it was a long 2 weeks, and I missed my sewing machine so much, which is really funny if you think about it. I miss your sewing machine. Yeah, so those are some of the things that I have a lot of. And that's why I love junk journaling, because I can use everything in my craft room. I also have lots of, well, not a lot, but quite a few jewelry making items or supplies, because I used to make my own jewelry. But this is the perfect hobby because you can combine everything. I also have lots of watercolors and acrylic paints, because for a while there really liked painting, and I had an art teacher. I took a class with her once, and because she's a great artist, I asked her if she teaches private lessons, and then for I don't know how long, a year? I don't remember. Oh, I didn't use this one. I would go there once a week for an hour, and I learned how to watercolor, like really nice, not just color something, so like you paint in layers, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. Okay, so here we have our tags and card, and now I'm gonna see if I can stick the rice, I was gonna say sandpaper, the rice paper on it, or I'm gonna stick the cards onto the rice paper. Let's see. This one goes down here. Let's see how I can make it efficient. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Okay. Now let's move this thing over here, and oh my gosh. Oof, can't even open this thing. Ew. Do I have to like stir it or shake it? I don't know what happened to it. Looked like it separated. Oh, I guess I have to shake it a little bit. Oh, I can smell the Mod Podge smell. Okie dokie. Let's see. Alright. Stick this down. I gotta make sure that the writing is not upside down. Okay. Let's see if that actually works. Perfect. I usually don't do it this way, but that's like the quickest way to do that right now. Oh, I got a package in the mail today from Scotland from my bestie. I'm so excited. Gotta show you what she sent me. She sent some birthday presents for my little person, because my little person has a birthday in a couple of weeks. And she's just a sweetheart, my friend. I mean, my daughter's too, but my friend, she's a sweetheart. She always thinks of my family. Okay, let's see if that's actually gonna stick. Please stick. Why are you not sticking? And my friend from Australia also mailed her package today. I mailed hers on Friday. So for me, they said it takes 6 to 10 days, and for her they said 5 days. So I'm really curious which one's gonna show up first. Okay, why are you not doing what you're supposed to be doing? Stick down. Come on, stick. Stick. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna put some Mod Podge on the other side. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. We shall see. Alrighty. And I also had some of my own mail in the mailbox this morning because for some reason our mail person always just takes part of my mail. I don't know why. I have enough postage on it. I guess they just grab, and if they don't, I don't know. I feel like maybe it slides back and they don't see it, but come on. That's quite annoying. I mean, if it happens once, okay, but it happens a lot. So if they keep that up, I might have to actually go say something. Can you please pick up all of my mail and not just parts of it? Okay. So 2 more. And then we can check the other side and see if I should put some Mod Podge on the other side. Three Musketeers. I love Three Musketeers. There's one version of the movie that I love. It's so funny. All right. There's some movies that you can watch over and over and they never get boring. Yeah, that's one of the movies. That and Back to the Future and some other Michael J. Fox movies. I love Michael J. Fox, and they never get boring. Let's see, I'm not gonna put this in the water yet. Come on. Okay, let's turn this over and see if we can do this. Wonder if I should I put Mod Podge on the top, or do I want to keep it this way? Gosh. Isn't this nice paper? I love it. And it's not sticking. Why are you not sticking? That's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna dry this real quick with my heat gun and then I'll be back. Okay, so I have dried them and I've cut them, and the corners that weren't sticking, I just put some more Mod Podge on them. So I think I'm actually gonna leave them like this because I like the texture. I'm not gonna put any Mod Podge on top. So now let's see if they're dry enough to actually put into my tag punch. So this one is the 2.5 inch one. I hope I'm not gonna ruin this thing now. Might have to stand up for this. Ta-da! Isn't this pretty? I like that. And then, nope, not this one. This one. It's the 2-inch one. Looks a little different up here. Actually, I'm going to turn around so you can see this better. So it's like this part. And these ones are just going to be normal tags. And what I am going to do, let's see if I can actually find my brown paper or cardstock. So I have like this craft cardstock, and now I gotta find my other punch. What did I do with it? Oh, I put it away. That's what I did with it. Ugh. See, I try to clean up my desk and then I can't find stuff because I forget that I put stuff away. I'm gonna use my hole enforcer punch. Oh, come on. And I'm gonna punch some of those out. Oops. Ah. Don't fall on the floor. So the hole comes out, but this thing doesn't come out. That's fun. And then I need 2 more. Can you hear my cat? This time it's the female one. Oh, come on. Oh, here we go. Interesting. And one more. Okay, so what I do, I like the look. I don't need the enforcement, but I like the look of that. So I am going to glue this on there. And I punched 4 because I'm also going to do it in the back, but first I want to put some paper in the back before I glue that on there. Oh, the dog's now in front of the door too. It's probably time for their treat. So the cats all get their treat at like usually around between 8 and 9 in the evening, and the dog wants a kitty treat too. So many times he's the one that begs for the treat first. I'm like, hey, you're a dog. He's like this big dog, but he wants these tiny little cat treats. He lives for those, and he gets like, each of them gets 2, and that's all they want. So they bug me forever if I don't react. Until they get the treats, and then they leave me alone. But I'm crafting right now, so they gotta wait. Okay, so tag with my scissors. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's more sticky and gluey, my fingers or the scissors. Am I still in the frame? Yes. Let's see. I always feel like I don't cut those tags right. Don't I have a tag laying around here? I thought I had a tag laying around. Oh, there's one. Tiny tag. I just want to see. Okay. So it's like this. Oh man, I don't like this either. Oh well. It is what it is. So I don't know if I'm going to use these tags in my mushroom journal. If I do, I'm going to have to put some mushroom stuff on them. Maybe I'll use 1 or 2 of them. Why do I always cut so much off? I don't understand. I'm not good at cutting tags. I have tag dies, but I never use them, just like my stamps, because they're in the stored away and I forget about them. Well, this is not too bad. Almost the same. So I'm also going to put those hole thingies on them. Let me cut holes. I mean punch holes. Okay. Come on. Okay. Why are you not punching? This punch is not working because sometimes it just like it goes onto the metal and not into the hole. So for the longest time I thought I bought a dud, but then it started working because I smashed it on the table. Okay, so let's put those on there too. And I'm just gonna finish the back another time. I mean, you don't have to watch that. I've done that in other videos. Nothing special. Okay. Cool. So we got these 4, and then we got our journaling card. And most of the time I like to just punch corners, punch them round. Oops. And I love this punch because it has 3 different corner sizes, and I mostly use the M, but because this is such a big tag, I'm just going to use the L, the largest one. Okay, so those are my 5 things that I made from the rice paper sheet that I wanted to use up. And I used up some book pages, which is great. And I have a few more scraps to add to my scrap bin that I can use for collages. Okay, I also wanted to show you what I got from my friend in Scotland. Let me just unplug my heat gun. So, her and I used to swap artist trading cards, ATCs. Gotta put the glue thing back in. Oh my gosh, come on! And she still makes those. I haven't made and trade any in a while, but she sent me 2, and I love her style. Isn't this cute? Some things just fill your heart. And a beautiful bee, and it's all 3D. Isn't this neat? I love this one. Oh my gosh. I have so many great ones from her. I have those ring binders where I collect them, and I have like 1,500 of those. I only made and traded those for like 1.5 years or 2 years, but maybe I'll start again because they're so much fun to make. And I don't know, like with the junk journals, you can use any material, everything you have. And she also sent me these cute little bee and bug and dragonfly dies. Aren't those adorable? Very cute. And she sent me 2 magazines because she knows I love crafty magazines that I think you can buy those in the States, but they're so expensive. They're a lot cheaper in the UK, so I can't wait to read those. And they also came with some crafty papers. They're always fun things to use. So yeah, that's my awesome happy mail from Scotland and my rice paper tags. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.